Hello good people, welcome to 247 Saga TV, the home of amazing and mind-blowing videos.
Hello guys, we are back again with another mind-blowing video, and on today's video we'll be talking about one of the Afrobeat's hottest singers at the moment. The calm down hit maker Rema, who has been on the news for several reasons, will be making our headlines today. In the past few months, there have been several accusations and fingers pointing at the young singer, and not just for his good music and record-breaking achievements, but also for his controversial style, music, art and performances. Recall he was banned from performing at his show in Ethiopia because religious groups in the country accused him of wearing a cultic and evil necklace. Rema's necklace had something that looked like a burning church, a burning building with a cross upside down. All these have left questions on everyone's lips, and many of his fans are wondering if Rema is truly a devil worshipper. Well, if you're one of those asking these questions, we've got you covered. By the end of this video, you will find out everything you need to know about Rema and his controversial lifestyle. So if you're watching our video for the first time, or you've watched but haven't subscribed, please do us a favor by hitting on the red subscribe button below. That will motivate us to make more videos and dig out more facts about your favorite celebrities. You will also be able to see our next video when it's uploaded. Thank you. Before we reveal the truth about Rema's controversial life and devil worshipping stories, let's first look into his early life and upbringing, because that will help you understand this video better. Rema's real name is Divine Ikubo. He hails from Edo State, Nigeria. Rema was born on the 1st of May 2000 in Benin City, Edo State. Talking of his early life and family, Divine Ikubo was born into a Christian family of Mr. and Mrs. Ikubo. He had an elder brother, which means he was the youngest of the boys. Rema initially was not born into a poor family. His father, Mr. Ikubo, was a politician. However, life happened. Rema unfortunately lost his father at a young age, and as if that wasn't enough, a few years later he also sadly lost his elder brother and was left with his mom. In some of Rema's controversial popular tweets in the past, he shedded light on how he lost his loved ones. Rema's father is reported to be late Justice Ikubo. Before his passing, he was reportedly a high-ranking member of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Edo State, and was the former general manager of the state-owned Ethiopia Publishing Company. It was gathered that Rema's father was reportedly found dead in a room at Beans Hotel in Benin City in 2008. On September 2020, Rema dropped controversial tweets about losing his loved ones. One of his tweets was about his brother, and this is what he said, I quote, "I lost my brother to Nigeria's bad healthcare system. They did a surgery on him with candle light. They caught him wrongly and he bled to death. That is crazy." Still on his early life, due to Rema's early life experience, he grew up being a loner. In fact, according to him, that was how the teddy bear in his brand came about. He said while in his room, he didn't have anyone to talk to except his teddy bear, so he would always share his pains and stories to the teddy. According to Remy Boy, he grew up with not a lot of love, so that is why he is trying to give out a lot of love to the world through his music. Drawing is his hobby. According to Rema, he started drawing from the age of 6. Although he doesn't know how to draw human beings, but he is also good at drawing imaginary stuff, most especially the dark stuffs. I believe this is where the current issue we are talking about emanated from. From the little boy spending his time alone growing up, he learned to draw imaginary things, especially the dark things. The question now is, was he possessed by a spirit to be able to draw things like that as a kid, or is it just an art? Well, let's keep watching. Rema also said that he sketches all his music artworks and then gives it to his team to properly produce. So the scary music artworks you see in his music are done by Rema. Rema is an introvert, but he has disclosed that in several interviews. He says he is a shy person but has learned to overcome it. However, he likes his lone time. In one of Rema's interviews, he also disclosed that he doesn't drink alcohol or smoke, and he hates posting on social media, which means he does everything in a clear eyes. Let's talk about his music career and early days. Rema started music from a young age. According to him, he first started from the age of 8. In case you don't know, Rema used to be a gospel artist. In fact, in an interview, he revealed that the church made him decide to do music. He said he got more ovation on music in church. That was why he left drawing and focused more on music. In Benin City, Christ Embassy was his church. He headed the rapping nation in Christ Embassy. According to him, he inspired a lot of youth and also won a lot of souls for God. Wow. So the big question on everyone's lips will be, why did he leave the church to start making the so-called worldly music? But just like the Bible says, the love of money is the root of all evil. But this time, I guess it wasn't really the love of money, but the need to survive and put food on the table. According to Rema, he was not the type of person that would ask for money for doing the work of God. and considering the fact that his family was struggling to put food on the table, he needed to look for another way to survive. Rema disclosed that it was that time he started going to competitions, bars, lounges and political rallies so he could get money or be sprayed money. According to Rema, that was how he started drifting away from gospel songs and began to make the secular music. Rema also revealed that his mom was well known in church then, so it was weird for her at the beginning. However, his mom grew to accept his son's new job and his new life. Rema still goes to church though, he disclosed that in an interview. So now that you have had an idea of his early life and how it all began, let's go back to the original topic. Is Rema truly a devil worshipper? Well, before we talk about what Rema said about the Illuminati and Jesus Christ, let's first listen to what he has to say about his controversial burning necklace.
Okay, so your album cover is like an upside down house that's burning. What's that about? How did that get created?
Okay, so a lot of people had a lot of misconception. They said it's a church.
Okay.
Anything they just see cross, just say it's a church. It's not a church. You understand? So when someone asked me this question, I was like, what embodiment of me consists of a cross and a fire? The whole house actually kind of signifies me.
Yeah.
Because you have this, and to the right of the house you see the fire, and that's literally this.
Right.
The fiery tattoo.
All right.
So the fact that it's upside down is literally because of my weird and unusual approach to music. Also the fact that everything about my career is literally defying the laws. It's like we're not taking the normal route, which yes, I was criticized for it, stuff like that. Yeah, that's literally what it's all about. And if you even check the back cover of the artwork, you see inside the artwork you have things like the time machine. And if you check the time machine, it says future, which links up back to the Headies Award where I said I'm the future. So literally that house is literally helping me. Is a visual form of my message on me. So the fact that it's upside down, I've already covered that point. So now you understand what I'm trying to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I know it's okay for people to have their misconceptions, because I've never done an interview about explaining the artwork. But I did that on purpose though, so that people start actually paying attention to these pieces, because we work so hard to create this artwork. We study and we think really deep and go so hard in the detailing.
Right.
So the fact that we do things to catch people's attention, and people are just arguing about it. Now we finally got the attention. Because it's a lot of times people just want to do photo shoots and just drop the music, but I want to touch every part of this artistry. I want people to tap in with every part of the artistry. So now people actually care. Now I will care enough to start explaining.
He said the burning necklace represents him. Well, honestly, the explanation of the artwork is still not clear. My friend with me in the studio thinks the singer made up the story after he started losing shows because of the controversies of the necklace. Well, that's what my friend thinks. But Rema has given an explanation of his necklace, so we either take it or go with the conspiracy theories. Let's look at what he has to say about his Illuminati accusations following the scary performance at the O2 Arena, London QNS and other events. This is what Rema said on his Instagram story, and I quote, "They want Rivers, help educate the new Rivers that have been on this bad shit for a long time. Y'all will have so much clarity if you easily Google where I'm from, what the key colors of my heritage are, what flies in the skies of Benin every evening, etc. As I evolve, my executions will also evolve unapologetically. Please know your artist, it's why I do interviews. And that Illuminati talk is trash. I work too hard to create art for you guys to give glory to some diabolic shit. Dead it now, Jesus is king." Rema said Jesus is king, which actually ends every other argument. So since Rema believes that Jesus is king and the diabolic things are trash, I suggest you do away with the burning necklace, which is believed to be mocking the church. Because no matter how it is explained, a building with a cross will always mean a church. And being upside down and burning is disrespectful to the church. Many Christians might think he is on a mission to destroy the church. So guys, tell me what your thoughts are about Rema and his denial on the soul-selling accusation.